Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. I am so excited for today's video. I've been looking forward to doing this for over a week. I ordered the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership Mega Celestial Odyssey palette on the day it was released. It was shipped out almost immediately and I received it last week, but it came broken. So that was a bummer, but I emailed customer service at Pat McGrath and they got right back to me. In the email, I included a photo of the broken palette, and the woman who I corresponded with, her name was Stephanie, and she was amazing. She was kind and she was helpful, and I felt really bad about complaining about getting a broken palette, but they aren't cheap. And so I thought, I really need to email them, and she immediately shipped out a new palette and wrote back and forth with me a couple of times. So it was really good. It was a really good experience. And last year I had kind of a wonky experience with the customer service as well. I received a palette that I wasn't supposed to. I didn't pay for it and they told me to just keep it. Like, I didn't even touch it. I was willing to send it back. It wasn't mine. I didn't pay for it. When I asked them, you know, how do I make this right? They basically just said, keep it, it's yours. There was no way to pay for it or anything. So I'll link that video below because it was very, very cool. The customer service there make me want to buy more products. So anyway, I did 3 looks with this palette. This is the final look and I think I love all 3 of them equally. This was so much fun to play with. If you were thinking about getting this palette and you weren't sure if it was worth it or if it was hard to use or if you needed to have any kind of makeup skill, the answer is no. It is so easy for even a beginner just starting out who wants a good quality eyeshadow palette. You can't go wrong with this. This is an amazing palette. I really enjoyed playing with it. None of it felt like work to blend or to, you know, get it built up. It was just delightful start to finish. So I hope you like this video. If you aren't subscribed to my channel already, you should do that now. I upload 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So far, so good. I'm still sticking to that. Nothing has gotten in the way of that. If you haven't subscribed and you do that now, click on the bell and then choose all, and YouTube will notify you when I upload a new video. So I'm about to have a completely done up face. My eyes are primed. I am ready to go. I did my makeup early this morning so that when this arrived today via UPS, I would be ready. So, all right, enough yammering. Let's go. I hope you enjoy this video. I am so excited for this video. Oh my gosh. So, not delaying, we're just gonna jump right into it. As you can tell by the title, it's the new Pat McGrath holiday palette. It's called the Mothership Mega Celestial Odyssey palette. This is what the carton looks like that it comes in, which is exactly what the palette itself looks like. Let me just slip that off. And there it is. Okay, so this is an 18 pan palette, and this is what it looks like. I am so excited to play with this. It has 4 mattes and 14 shimmer, glitter, metallic shades. I think this is going to be so much fun to play with. I saw this was going to be released and knew I had to get it. I really like the one that I got from last year, which if you're interested, I'll show you right now. I did use this in a video when I got it, so I can link that below. This is what last year's looked like. There were only 3 mattes in this one and 15 shimmers. So a little bit different, but very, very similar. I am not afraid of shimmers. I'll put them wherever I feel like it. Makeup has guidelines, which you can follow or not. And if you like how it looks, then you should just go right for it. So I'm thinking I might try to do a few looks like I do sometimes with the Natasha Denona palettes. So I think I want to start with something pink. That just feels like the right thing to do. So I think I'm going to go with this shade right here first in my crease. I'm just going to use my Wayne Goss number 4. Nope, the Wayne Goss number 5. and start that in my crease. I have no idea if this is going to have any fallout. Let's hope not, because I've already done my face makeup. Ah, this is so pretty. It's blending out super easy. Very pigmented. Oh yeah, that's just absolutely beautiful. Which I realize I say a lot, but it's still true. Look at that. It couldn't be any easier. On a slightly smaller fluffy brush, this is the Refer 16. I'm gonna dip into this shade right here. Slightly deeper, almost more of a mauve-y pink. These are pretty softly pressed, which I don't care. That works for me. You just have to be a little bit careful and not go into it like a madman. Oh man, that's just gorgeous. Very similar, just a tiny bit deeper, which totally works for a look like this. That's beautiful. I'm just going to take some more of that second mauve shade and just get that on my outer corner of my eyelid. And then we're going to dip into some shimmer shades. Oh my goodness, it's just so easy to blend. That's beautiful. On a flattish Refer number 2 eyeshadow brush, I think I want to go into this shade right here for the center of my eyelid, and then perhaps this one for my inner corner. Okay, here we go. Those are perfect together. Let's go for a little bit more. I am dipping into my palette very, very carefully. Being softly pressed makes them blend out super easy, but if you're not careful, you can pretty much wreck the entire pan of shadow just dipping into it. On a Refer 28, I'm going to go into that lighter pink shade for my inner lid. These are all dry. I haven't wet any. Okay, that one's got some fallout. Hopefully it'll just brush away. I think I am going to dampen the shadow. All right, I've dampened it. And that just makes it even more beautiful with a lot less fallout. But now I kind of want to dampen that first shade. Okay, went back into that first sparkly shade and wet my brush. Very, very pretty. All of these shades are so similar that I think it makes for a really nice blended ombre effect. Now on a little pencil brush, I'm going to dip into this brown shade and just run that underneath my lower lashes. I think I'm also going to bring that up into the outer corner just so we have some cohesion. Just more of like a partial eyeliner effect. That is beautiful. I am hardcore loving this eyeshadow look. I think for fun, I want to dip into this purpley shade right here for my inner corner highlight. Let's just see what that does. Ooh. I feel like the possibilities with this palette are just endless. That's really pretty. Okay, I'm just going to put some brown eyeliner. This is the Milk Makeup eyeliner in CEO, which, as you know, if you've been here before, we cannot get this anymore. So I'm just gonna put this in my waterline, both top and bottom, put on a little bit of mascara, and then I'll come back and we'll see the finished eye look, and we'll start on a second look with my left eye. Okay, that's look 1 done and dusted. Having only used 5 shadows, I'm already loving this palette. I think this look came out so pretty and super, super easy. Took little to no effort to blend. I love it. Okay, so I think for look number 2, I'm gonna stick with something still a little neutral and go in with some of the neutral brown shades and the neutral shimmers. For my crease, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here with this same Wayne Goss number 5. I just used my color switch to clean it off. Again, these shadows are super softly pressed, so dipping in just the tiniest bit gets you plenty on your brush. So if you're thinking about getting this or have it and haven't tried it yet, which, I mean, let's face it, if you got this, you've probably already played with it, and this is a moot video, but I wanted to play anyway, so hopefully this will help someone out. So good. That color is absolutely beautiful. Wow, that's just stunning. Okay, and next up we're gonna go with this brown shade right here for my crease, just a little lower, and my outer lid. So tapping in super gently. It literally takes nothing to blend out these eyeshadows. They are so pretty, so easy. Whew. With that same little pencil and that dark brown shade, I'm gonna run it under my lash line like I did on my other eye. I really want to start with this dark brown shimmery shade right here for the center of my lid. So on a reference number 28, I just used my color switch to clean it off. That's what it looks like. We're just going to start putting that on the lid. Wow. That is a gorgeous color. That would be a beautiful one and done eyeshadow. Man, oh man, that's so pretty. Now I'm gonna dip into this shade right here for my inner corner. We'll try it dry, but I feel like this is gonna have quite a bit of fallout. Yeah, I'm gonna dampen that. It's a more kind of dry, sparkly-ish shade. I don't know if that makes any sense. Some metallics are creamy and almost wet feeling. This is not one of those. Okay, and back in with the other brush with that dark brown metallic-y shade just to blend the two together. Wow, so pretty. All right, gonna do some brown eyeliner, top and bottom, and some mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and these are the first 2 looks using the new Pat McGrath palette. I really, really like both of these. I think that they are beautiful. Not, you know, me or whatever, but just the shadows themselves are absolutely stunning. I just think that they're amazing. I love them. I'm really excited to come back and play with some of the more colorful shades. So I think I might just wash these off and come back and do another look. This is amazing. I'm having such a good time. All right, so I'm gonna go wash this off and come back and start all over. Okay, I'm back with look number 3. It's killing me, but I think I'm just gonna do 3 looks. I might do some off of YouTube and just put the pictures on my Instagram, unless I figure out how to do an Instagram video, and then maybe I'll do it over there. Because I do have an Instagram account, I just don't post there. I don't know how to do anything yet, so perhaps I'll learn myself how to do something and start playing on Instagram too. But enough, let's just jump into it. So I think I want to, in my crease, use this shade right here, that like mauve-y color. I want this look to be more colorful. I feel like I played it pretty safe, but now it's time to get a little crazy. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna blend that mauve-y shade all through my crease. I think I wanna do kind of a halo eye. I always do the same shape because it's what works for my eye. But with these colorful shades, I really feel like I want to do something a little bit different. So fingers crossed this works out. Okay, I think on this little tiny refer number 13, I want to try to use this shade right here on my inner and outer corners of my eyelid and up into my crease a little bit. I don't know how this is gonna go, so let's find out together. I did swatch this shade and it looked absolutely stunning. All right, I'm just gonna buff that up into my crease a little bit. And now on the inner corner of my eye and up into the crease. So far, so good, I think. On that same refer number 2, I'm going to dip into that same green color and just really pack it on my lid. Both outer and inner corner. Yeah. Now I think I'm gonna do something I never do and use my finger to apply this green to the center there. That is pretty, but I'm going to abandon the finger thing and go in with my brush. Okay, another clean refer number 2. I'm gonna pack that green shade on my brush and I am gonna wet it. Now I'm just gonna apply that to my lid. And oh man, that is just beautiful. Can feel a little bit of fallout, but again, it should just brush away. Now I'm just blending over the edges where those two shades meet. Absolutely gorgeous. On the same pencil brush I was using, I'm gonna go in with that first green, bluish green color and get that on, and I am gonna wet it because I want to run that underneath my lower lashes. And I don't want a bunch of fallout. Yes. On yet another refer number 3 pencil brush, I'm gonna go into that bright green shade we put in the middle and wet that to also apply to my lower lash line. I really like that. I think it looks so pretty. I'm gonna go off camera and do my other eye and I'll be back to wrap this up. Okay, before I go in with mascara, I do want to highlight my inner corner. So for that, I think I want to use this shade right here. And just get that going in here. Just a little bit. Ooh. It's actually almost like a darkish taupey shade, but next to that bluish green, it looks nice and bright, so, and a little funky, which I'm not mad at. Okay, I'm gonna go in with some mascara and I'll be back and we'll wrap this up. Okay, I'm back. I went in with my Kokie eyeliner in this shade Peacock Green, and then my Essence Bye Bye Panda Eyes mascara and some Ardell Double Up lashes. There was a time when I thought these were like super hardcore, but no. They seem more wispy than anything, but I like them, and I think that this look can handle a bit of a lash. So I am so excited to have this palette, to play with it some more. Like I said, I'll definitely do some more looks with it and probably just post it on my Instagram, which is Jan Van. If you want to check it out, feel free. There's not a lot going on over there, but if there's an interest, I could learn to do more stuff on Instagram and start being more active over there. Anyway, I hope you like this video. I hope that it was helpful or at least entertaining. Let me know down below in the comment section if you have this palette, if you want to get this palette. Yeah, if you have any other Pat McGrath products that you think I should maybe try out. I've only ever tried these two products, the holiday release from last year and then the one for this year. So I don't know, her stuff is so expensive, but perhaps totally worth it. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for your time. Be good and remember to be kind to you.